They come back sometimes hoping for a quiet face, but I keep the pen warm and the future wide with grace. You buried a body, sure, but you planted a poet.